First question, my uncle says, do you have plans to settle down with a man one day? Uncle, no. It's still so strange. The word lesbian being said so comfortably. Look at, I'm talking about God. Equus wants to hold my throat. Look at! Uncle, I'll tell you why I didn't. I didn't because I was scared. But if there's no money in my account, the emptiness in my account will sit in my heart. There was a time my mom told me she was walking and some people were laughing at her, like, Mama lesbian. Spaghetti. Spaghetti. Pasta. Creamy pasta. I've taught a dog.
This is your friend Amara. This is your friend Amara. This is your friend Amara the lesbian. Amara the lesbian. The lesbian. The lesbian. Amara the lesbian.
In today's video, I have a bit of a cold situation happening. So I don't know. Okay, I actually do know. I slept in front of the fan, this fan right here. I slept in front of it, and then I woke like 2 days ago, and then I woke up the next morning and my throat was extremely dry, and then the thing graduated to cough and catarrh. So now I have this cough and catarrh situation going on. So in case you hear or you hear just just ignore it. Focus on me, Amara again. Alright, so hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your friend Amara. Amara the lesbian, and in today's video is very it's very exciting, but it's also nerve-wracking for me because it's a question and answer video, and you know question and answer videos are always and then this particular video I extended myself further. I asked my family and friends, some members of my family, not everybody, some members of my family, and then my friends. I asked them to send me questions also because I didn't want to answer just questions from people on the internet. I also want to answer questions from people in my life, people close to me, people who know me on like a daily basis. Do you understand? So my people sent questions. My uncle sent questions, my sister sent questions. I only asked my uncle and my sister because I know these two people watch my channel. The rest, I'm going to use this particular video to gauge the reaction of the rest. If they act as if they feel left out, that I didn't ask them to ask me questions, in my next video I'll include them. But I just didn't ask other members of my family because I wasn't sure if they watch my channel or if they even want to partake in it, and genuinely I was not in the mood to receive some kind of answers, maybe cause problems. So everybody's just treading carefully with each other, but make we see how this video will turn out. And then I asked my friends, and then those of you that follow me on Instagram, I posted on Instagram for you to ask me questions. If you don't follow me on Instagram, this is a very good junction to say why don't you follow me on Instagram? Honestly, Instagram is a goofier place for me on the internet than YouTube. So if you like me, if you connect with me, if you want to connect more with me, add me on Instagram. You see more sides of me on Instagram than on YouTube, I think. I know. You see more regular sides of me. So if you want to connect more, just add me on Instagram. If you want to, be a part of Q&As like this, add me on Instagram. So when something will happen, you will know. Alright? Thank you. So I'm going to start off with answering the question from my younger sister, then I'll answer the one from my uncle, then from the ones from my friends, then I'll come down to people of the internet. Understand? Thank you. But before we get into this video, this is the place where I would like to remind everybody, if you're interested in this video, first, if you're not interested, you can like click away and go. But if you're interested in this video, grab something. Like watching something and eating is such a beautiful experience. That's why I always say you should grab something, because me, I know when I'm watching a movie, a YouTuber, like a channel, anything that I enjoy, if I'm eating something, it's always double enjoyment. And me, I want double enjoyment for you. So grab something. Guguru, pancake, pizza, nkobi, abacha, eba, amala, ewedu, spaghetti, pasta, creamy pasta. I've taught a dog. Anything that you enjoy, grab it, bring it close to you, sit it in front of you. Both of you enjoy this video, and if it's a person if it's a person that you like being beside you, because I know me too safe. When my baby there around me, I love it when we watch things together. So if it's a person that you enjoy watching Amara's videos with, go and take consent and grab that person, bring them close to you, sit down, press play, and enjoy this video, because you know me, yeah, Gail, all the time, every time, all weather. I like it when you enjoy my videos. So always enjoy my videos. So let's get into it. The question from my sister. My sister sent me 4 questions, but I'm going to take 2 because there are so many questions and I don't want to be here a long time. I'm already here a long time. So number 1 question that she asked is, what is something about you wished I understood? Or what is something about your life you wish I knew and understand? Let's see. I feel like this particular one is very much out there, right? Because my siblings, I don't think they have a problem with my sexuality. I think what they have a problem with is how vocal I am about my sexuality. And sometimes I feel like, Choma, the sister that asked me this question, I feel like you're in that bracket. Like sometimes we're talking, your reactions, or sometimes your reactions with what is happening, it feels like, yeah, I'm okay that you're a lesbian, I'm okay that your lover is a woman, or I'm okay that you're in love with a woman, but I'm not okay that you're talking about it. So if you're asking me what is something about me I wish you understand, I wish you understand why I'm doing this. I wish you understand that this is actually a fight for my life. If I wasn't doing this, I would have still been the same person, yes. I'd have still been, dating my partner, yes. But the amount of shame that I'll be carrying around, the amount of, I won't be able, when I go, they gather me for prayers or call me to come do family prayers with now, and I go pray finish, I don't go fit talk amen, because mommy probably would have binded and casted every spirit of this, every spirit of that, spirit of the world, homosexuality, and how would I say amen to prayers that bind my existence? Do you understand? So the opposite of what I'm doing right now, sometimes I sit down and think of, okay, yeah, I know how stressful this is for everybody, but the opposite, do you think of the opposite, what the opposite would be? And you think the opposite is me not being a lesbian, which is not true. I cannot explain it to you, I just can't. I just know I am happy that this is how I choose to love, this is how I love, right? So the opposite would have been me hiding, would have been me ashamed, would have been me, carrying all of this guilt around. See, but I know there's also this question of, or this, but not you can as well be talking about it, you can be open to your family members, but why you two, why this loud? Honestly, why this loud? Because somebody actually has to increase the volume. It be like say something in the ear, just somebody has to, there are people who are scapegoats for some things. Honestly, that's how I can put it. I don't know how to explain it, but there's a need for someone to actually be this loud, so we can all normalize it. We can normalize the word lesbian. We can normalize the way we feel about people we love. Do you understand? This battle has not been fought already. This road has not been done by a lot of people and documented by a lot of people to say, you know what, yeah, I'm a lesbian like this person. I'm a lesbian like this person. Choma, think about it. Before I started saying I was a lesbian, is there any other person you knew as a lesbian? From the part of the world where we're from. Now we have entered the internet. The internet has exposed us to so many people, so many queer people in Nigeria. But the small community where we grew up in, I'm very much the first person that came out queer. I think I'm the first. In the community where we grew up in our entire village, in our entire lineage, I'm very much the first that came out to say I'm queer. And that's because somebody has to. For generations to have a chance to not deal with kind of shame that older generations dealt with. Honestly, I don't know how to explain this without speaking too much English. Just I just want you to understand that I am fighting for my life. I am fighting the shame. I am fighting for my existence. I'm not trying to make your life complicated. I'm not trying to make your life harder. Because there was this time that I can't remember what was happening, but I remember you saying something about how everybody just seems to make your life harder. And I remember Akpato you on that day, like it was like a pack of cold just poured on me, because I knew how I'm part of the everybody and how I make your life harder also, and all of it's just, I'm not trying to make your life harder. I know you guys, like every other person watching me, it's been hard on my family. I don't think I've been able to say it or articulate it and share it with you people. My openness, my queerness, this platform has been hard on my family. Like, there was a time my mom told me she was working and some people were laughing at her, like mama lesbian. There was a time she also told me in church she was like told to sit at the back because of something that had to do with me. So the discrimination that I face as a queer person is not just me. Now that I'm out in the open, now that I have a platform, it's not just me anymore. My family members, people who know me also face it. Like the way I'm getting the, oh my god, is that Amara? People actually whisper when I pass. The way I'm getting those whispers, that's the same way people are whispering when my sisters are passing, my brothers are passing, my mom is passing. Is that the lesbian's mother? Like, it's still so strange. The word lesbian being said so comfortably by a Nigerian woman is still so strange where I'm from. Like, this is, lesbian is a word we still talk in hush hush. Even the people that gossip about me still hush and whisper the lesbian. Do you understand? So it's been hard on my family, I know, and I'm sorry that honestly I was not aware. I was so focused in how much I was hurting and how much I was disappointed and how much I was in pain that I wasn't aware to how much. I was aware actually, but I did not know how to extend grace. So, you know, Chichi, I'm not trying to make your life harder. I just want you to understand that I'm fighting for my life and I am not the problem. The problem is homophobia. The problem is that people are whispering on the streets because a person decides to love a person that they love. Do you understand? The problem is those people who decide to treat people badly or treat people's families badly because of who they choose to love. That's the problem. And this is the reason why I'm doing this. I need you to know that the reason why I'm doing this is because there's a problem and I'm fighting the problem. And I'm sorry, I'm really sorry that you're feeling the heat. Everybody around me is feeling the heat the way they are doing. I'm sorry. That's all I can say. I'm sorry. Next question from Choma, because we don't take too long for this one. What's your favorite memory of us together before you went to Cyprus? I can't really remember one favorite memory right now. I just know one of my favorite things about you being my sibling. Right, I enjoy so much. I used to enjoy so much growing up with you. Is the fact that you followed me everywhere. Even the times when it was so annoying, I wanted to go and see a boy probably, and I just wanted to leave me alone. But like, you start crying, "Mommy, I want to go into Amara." Like, you followed me everywhere from when this child was born. Choma is a twin. She has a twin brother, and from the moment she was born, she picked me. When she's crying and everybody's carrying her, holding her, like she'll still be crying, no. But when I come and I hold and I carry her, oh, she'll keep quiet. This baby picked me from a tender age. Like, she grew up glued to me, following me everywhere. Following me everywhere. Honestly, one of the foundation of the confidence I have as a person came from being an elder sister, being loved by infants, by babies. Like Choma's love, Onye's love. Oh my god, these babies looked at me like I was God. Like, I would step like this, they'll step with me. Like, I would go to school, they'll be crying. Choma's love was so much. It made me feel good about myself. Since when she was small, Choma made me feel important. So yeah, I'm very grateful for you because your love makes me feel important. So I'll say my favorite thing about being your sibling is how you make me feel important. You make me feel like I'm an important person. Do you understand? Do you understand? Exactly. So next question. I will not take any questions from Choma, but let me see what you have. I'll rush through her questions. The third question says, do you even have any fears? Fourth question says, do you pray? Because I know how spiritual you are, so I ask myself sometimes. Yes, I do pray. I do pray. It's very interesting how I pray though, because even myself, I'm still figuring it out. But like, since I left the church, since I stopped identifying as a Christian, prayer became strange for me because I did not know any other way to pray except in Jesus' name, amen, Father, Lord. Do you get? So I did not know how to articulate prayer anymore without an in Jesus' name. So I'm at a place in my life where I'm learning to pray other ways, like in dancing. I'm learning to pray with my knees and just words. Like there's no in Jesus' name, but there's this energy I want to. What's that noise? People should just focus on me, please. But there's this energy I want to tap into. There's this energy I want to release. There's this energy I want to like collect from. There's this energy I want to submit to in the moment. Do you understand? Like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't have the words to explain it right now. I can't articulate it because even me, if I see the figure I'm out right now. But yes, I pray. And what's the other one? Do I have fears? Do I have fears? Do I have fears? Do I have fears? Yes. Yes. My fear, strangely, we've talked about this one time. I don't know if you remember. One of my biggest fear is being too comfortable to go after what I want. Like every day I think about it. I'm watching out. I'm looking at myself. Just being too comfortable that I relax in the comfort and I don't go after what I truly want. I even change what I want because I'm comfortable enough to just like, you know, fuck it, I don't want it anymore. Do you understand? So yeah, being too comfortable that I don't go after what I want, because I saw it firsthand in our father. Like, our father is this beautiful, beautiful person, a beautiful artist. Like the way he would, I don't know if you remember, because I remember the way this man would articulate things and talk about things. My mom used to call him a genius. Like, oh, my husband is a genius. My husband is a genius. And he is. I just think, because studying my life now and seeing my traits and seeing what I'm more inclined to do, I probably think, I might be wrong, I think he got very comfortable in life that he didn't chase what he really wanted. And that kind of left its own anger inside of him. So I'm very, very, very afraid of being too comfortable that I don't chase my goals. Do you understand? So next question. The lighting seems to be shifting up and down. So hopefully it's not crazy. Where's my phone? So we're moving to questions from my uncle now. First question. My uncle says, do you have plans to settle down with a man one day? Uncle, no. No, there's no hope. There's no hope in that direction at all. None. Even like a flimmer, there's none. Next question from my uncle. What is your greatest regret in this life? I think I don't have a lot of regrets, but I have a few things I wish I could go back and do differently. And there's one that there's one that the event, we kind of share like a mutual, you know, person in the event. And this is probably one of the top of my list actually. Not saying goodbye to Chigo before she died. Probably one of my biggest regrets. I had a cousin who was sick, and I knew she was sick. I was told she was sick, and then I had left the country, but I came back. It was my first trip back since leaving the country. I was back in Nigeria, right? And I wanted to go and see her. She was in Nsukka. I even traveled to Enugu safe. I was in Enugu. I was thinking about going to see her. Like I was contemplating going to see her. She was in Nsukka. I could have easily taken a bus, Peace Mass Transit from Enugu to Nsukka to go and see her, but I didn't. Uncle, I'll tell you why I didn't. I didn't because I was scared. Everybody, I don't know, for those of you that are not Nigerians, if you're Africans, you might relate to this, but for those of you that are Nigerians and probably Igbo, there's this notion, this idea that Nollywood supports your neighbors, neighborhood gossip, even uncle, auntie, mommy, daddy advising you. There's this notion that, you know, your neighbor wants to, especially in a family where there's a lot of discord and dispute, everybody's watching out for everybody. Don't go here, or don't travel to the village, or don't do this, don't do that. There was a lot of don't that was happening in like the mentality I grew up with as a child. Like, just don't, like, you don't understand. And what I don't understand, I really try to stay away from, right? Because I was still a kid. I was still very much a kid when Chigo left us. There was this notion in my head, don't go back to the village, something might happen to you, something can happen to you. And I can't even say, oh, you know what, this is who planted this in my head. My parents said, oh, don't go. I can't genuinely say that to my mouth, because I can't hold them to that. It's just, it was in my head, right? And there was this fear sitting in my heart. So I didn't go and see her. A week after I traveled out of Enugu, I got the call that she had passed. So one of my biggest regrets still today is just not being able to say goodbye, because I was scared, I was afraid for my life. Like, is why peace is needed in families. Is why Nollywood should write better storyline for Igbo families. It's not every time your uncle wants to be with you, or your uncle's wife wants to poison you. Like, I really get so mad when I watch movie with those storylines now, because I feel like they are controlling the mentality of the masses. Because even when these things don't exist in a family, because people think that way, their neighbors will advise them that way, their friends will advise them that way, people tend to think that way. Everybody seems to be a witch. Everybody is a witch. Even me, self, that is just minding my life in this quiet house, I'm minding my life, I've been called a witch. So everybody is a witch, and it's so scary, especially for children growing up, because you don't know who to trust. Your parents think this way, your neighbors think this way, the children in your compound think this way. Like, growing up, I felt very, very disconnected from, I still feel very, very disconnected from my village, because there were so many do not, that now I'm at a place where what do I do? What is the do? What is the do? Is why I was so very excited when my uncle called me, when you called me uncle. I was very excited. I even told you on phone, like, I'm very excited. I'm glad you told me, come home. I told you, yeah, you can actually tell me, come home. You want to see me, buy my ticket, tell me, you know, Amara, your uncles are gathering, come. I will fly down, I will come, because I actually love community, I love family, I love meme, I love things, I really love it. I love it so much, but we've been disconnected from it since we were kids, because there was just a lot of fear from a lot of ends. So yeah, that's one of my biggest regrets. Next question. How close are you with God Almighty? How close am I to the person whose image this is? First this is God's image, so that should tell you that. Yeah, well. Look at, I'm talking about God. Ekwesu wants to hold my throat. Look at, we're close, uncle. No kidding. God and I are. I'm inside God. God is inside me, so we're close. So now I am going to move on to questions from my friends. My friend, who's going to go first? Let's see. Are you happy, and what direction or season is your creativity in right now? Am I happy? Yeah, like I'm Amara, right? I have happy days, I have down days, I have low days, I have sad days. But like, I get happy often actually. I get happy longer, I get happy more than most emotions. So yes, I would say yes. What direction or season is your creativity in right now? I still figure them out. I feel like I finally got to the place where I feel like I got into a room of information and knowledge. Like before, I was just blindly doing things. Now I just entered a room where people are just like telling me, yeah, that is attainable. Is it attainable? Is attainable a word? Yes, obtainable, attainable, attain. That's a word now. Yeah, that's a word. that is attainable. That is a goal. Like people are now. I've entered a room of knowledge of wait, what? This is what you are achieving, pining for. This is what you're shooting for. I feel like I was shooting for something there, and I just realized I could be shooting for things that are up there. So I'm still very much at a place of realization, learning, talking, going out of my comfort zone to meet with people and connect with people and build like a community. I even spoke with you last time we saw. I told you how we should, come together and put our resources together and work on a project. That is where I'm at right now. Looking around me, like, yo, who is here? Where can I plug in my own? Where can your own plug into me? Because charity begins at home. So, yeah. I'm at a beginning place, but we move, we good, we thank the Lord, alhamdulillah. So yeah, next question from my friend. Let's see, what is your deepest desire from your creative journey? Omo, I feel like same thing what I said just now. I'm still checking my tape. How far can my tape run? Make I measure the depth of the desire that I can desire. Like I don't know my deepest desire now, because I don't know the deepest I can desire. Did you understand? So I see the measure. So ask me this question again in 6 months, and I'll probably have a different answer for you. I should have a different answer for you. I should have an answer for you at least. And maybe in a year's time, the answer should have updated. But yeah. Next question says, how do you move on from decisions that you've now realized were mistakes? Girl, there's this thing I say to myself all the time. I say it very well. Nobody gave me a manual. My listeners, my Oshuka's loose. I say it all the time. Nobody gave me a manual. I don't have a manual. I'm figuring this thing out. So when I realized something was a bad decision after it has happened, I forgive myself. How do I move on? I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive myself until I actually forgive myself. Moving on. Honestly, moving on is time. Time is going to keep shifting you from that thing, from that event. So it's actually time that does the work of moving on. You focus on forgiving yourself. Then moving on, time will be shifting. 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. But also, if there are decisions, because I know where you're asking these questions from. If there are decisions that you can actually like maybe try to do some acknowledgement, do some apology, do some this, do some that. You can try that and see what that does for you. You can really try that. Me personally, I'm learning that. I'm learning to get to a place where, okay, yeah, I've realized I was wrong. I'm forgiving myself. Now let me go and seek forgiveness for all the ways I've wronged these people. Do you understand? I'm trying to get to a place without rationalizing it in my head, like, but I did this, but they did that, but I did this, but they did that, so are we not equal? Like, I've mastered the forgiving yourself part. I'm just trying to get myself better understanding on the part of when to go out and seek more forgiveness, like when to just leave it alone, because what is done, and after everything maybe nothing is needed. Do you understand? And then when to go out and seek. So there's a lot of learning that even me I'm still doing personally. So with your own listen, stop losing, I beg, I don't want to touch my body. With your own life, you shall know what is needed at every time. But we can talk about this more in detail without me spilling some things on this video. Alright, thank God it's my friend that asked me this question. Next question. My friend says, what's your take on the general Nigerian YouTube vlogger landscape? Oh my, I don't get take. I'm just trying to survive. I'm just trying to survive and make it. Can make go there. I don't have take at all. My friend says, what's the most important thing to you? Theme, self. I'm not a thing, but like self, myself is the most important. The relationship I have with myself, the connection I have with myself is how I connect to God. Like, I connect to God's image, then God's image to, the original. So my connection to myself is very, 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 very important to me. Next question. Now I'm going to go to questions from people from the internet. Can you put C? There are so many. Okay, no. So many questions. Okay. Let me start from here. Oh, this is actually my friend. What gives you happiness? Money. Money gives me happiness. Even on a bad day, even on a terrible day, even when things are going wrong, if there's money in my account, I feel better. I feel less. Hey, I feel less. I feel less of what I'm feeling. But if there's no money in my account, the emptiness in my account will sit in my heart. Funny enough, the emptiness has weight. I'll feel heavier than the problem I'm facing. Wallahi. So, money actually gives me happiness. Then, can I have your contact, please? I want to tap some of your energies. I love you. No, you cannot have my contact. Nope. Tap my energies. That is how I run out. Nah. Next question. How do you all cope with long distance relationship? Wallahi, if you ask me, na Funke I won't ask. Funke! Like, if you ask me, God, I actually don't know how I cope. Online can I say this all the time. We do not know how we cope. Like, honestly, you'd have to ask long distance relationship. How does it cope with us? Because they complain every day. This is hard. I say it in my head. I say it out. I say it to her. This is hard. This is so hard. And one of the reasons why it's so hard for us is because the relationship we have between us physically is this tender relationship. We wake up in the morning and we'll hug each other like, babe, welcome to the land of the awake. So every day someone is hugging you, every day someone is holding your head, every day somebody is kissing you, every day somebody is pampering you and being so lovey-dovey with you. Imagine going from that to being alone. You're not being hugged, you're not being kissed, you're not being held at night, you're not waking up to like on your faces. It's so different. It's a culture shock for us, I won't lie. So yeah, it's actually really hard. I don't know how we cope. I really don't know how we cope. Or we try. We run every day. Next question. Are you dating anyone right now? I mean, aside our Oba. Nope. No, I'm not. No. Do you sometimes wish you weren't a YouTuber, and does it ever get overwhelming? If you ever have anxieties, how do you deal with it? Yeah, there are sometimes I wish this platform didn't exist, but generally I'm more of the grateful side. I'm grateful it does, because the good outweighs the bad so many times. And then when I get overwhelmed, I take a break, I run, I jackpot. I'm a runner. I just run. How do you feel living in Nigeria? Guy, wait till I go talk now. No, wait till I go talk. No, wait till the passport we can get free access. Wait till I go talk. I don't know how to feel. I'm just living it. Wallahi, I don't come out my feelings from Nigeria. It's just they survive every day. Just show up for myself, show up for my people, and just show up in the day. But feeling, I don't get feeling for this country again. Next question. Do you have any plans of leaving Nigeria? Because everyone done the jackpot. Yes, so before I was team, stay in this country, let's fix it. Why not they run? Make we stay. If we run, who will fix them? Who will build the country? Now our country. But now I'm team. Fly away, run away when you reach. If you they send bags of cement and sand and stone, maybe they used to build the country. But fly away. There's this tweet that said, pray for Nigeria is sweeter when you are abroad. That is so true. That is so true. Staying in this country, saying make you stay safe in this country is not a wise decision. And I'm a wise person, so yes, I plan to leave this country someday. When is the someday? I don't know, but someday. Next question. What new thing did you find delicious? What new thing am I eating that I find delicious? It has to be creamy pasta, but I feel like creamy pasta have stayed a while, so it's no longer new. Because I found it since last year. Oh, quick story, backstory. I didn't used to like you know, creamy anything cheese. I used to like cheese before. Like before, it's like, ah, what's that thing? Look at his drawing like okra. Why are people eating it? Who? If you are currently what I used to be, hey God, pray to God to heal you because you need healing. Anyways, what new thing do I enjoy right now? It has to be village chiefs suya, ram suya. Village chiefs started making suya, and then their ram suya is so nice. I'm obsessed with it right now, so it has to be the newest thing I'm enjoying. So next question. What do you feel about this whole backlash? Because it's honestly hard to be you in this society. What do I feel about the backlash? Which backlash? If you're referring to the thing that happened in January, I don't have feelings right now. Aside, you know, alhamdulillah, my head is still here. There's still head on top of my body. I survived because, guy, when the whole internet face your matter is not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing. Even if you won't make the person repent of a crime, it is such an experience. So I'm just so glad that my head is still on top of my neck and I'm still here. That's how I feel. I'm grateful. I'm feeling gratitude that it's been how many weeks, months since it happened, and the girl is still okay. Okay, next question. I like how you live your life, and I know there are many things I can learn from you. Please, I'm 22 but wise. Can I be very close to you? I am 22 years old and I'm based in Abuja. I'm an Igbo girl. No. The relationship I want to have with you right now is this one we already have via this platform. I don't think I can have a close relationship with a 22 years old. And for those of you that are going to crucify me for being an ageist, hear me out first. I have someone in my life that tells me I'm an ageist, and I'm trying to do better, I'm trying to learn, I'm trying to understand what that means. But hear me out first. I'm a lesbian in Nigeria. Most of the people I'm even friends with that are my age mates, their parents are, you know, telling them, they are hiding me from their parents because their parents would tell them how, you know, I'm a bad influence. I've had friends whose parents have looked at me like, why are you with that girl? Just like, although parents used to like me, when they finally get to meet me and speak with me, they're always like, Jesus should touch your heart, oh, you're such a beautiful soul. It's just, that's how parents are with me. At first, they don't understand me, they don't like me, they want me to stay away from their children. Then they talk to me, and they're like, God needs to deliver you. You're such a beautiful soul. So imagine now a 22 years old. How are you going to defend your friendship with me, with your mother? Like, we can't be friends. Like, I don't know how to explain it for you to understand, but like, nah, 22, no. Because again, we are queer people existing in Nigeria. There's a way the world is looking at us. There's a way I'm being looked at and perceived. So there are ways in which our communication, our friendship might be read and interpreted by the outside world that even me myself, I won't be able to explain or defend. If you really like Amara, you will know that Amara having a relationship, a close friendship with a 22 years old is not a wise decision for Amara. So you don't even wish that for me. So I know you're wise, I believe you, but nope. Sorry, this is different. This friendship we have here is best, is safest. This one we can both explain anywhere, everywhere. We'll just stay here. Next question. When is your book coming out? Look. We go climb reach there one day. I don't know when, no, my dear, I don't know when, but one day we're going to reach there. Ami, Oruko Jesu, Ami. Next question. Hey, do you ever want to have kids? And will you always be a lesbian? Do I ever want to have kids? I still think I stay reasoning. My partner and I, honestly, some days we are like, a few days ago we said to ourselves, no. imagine someone screaming in your ear, imagine someone doing this. A few months ago we were like, that it won't actually be bad though. Imagine getting to a place where you just want a little human to, you know, be around you and you keep them company and you accompany them because you've gathered so much that you can share with a little human. Some days we're like that, but right now, no concrete plans, no concrete decision. We're just seeing what life brings our way. Am I always going to be a lesbian? Yes. 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 From where I'm sitting down right now, my answer is yes. Next question. Are you happy? I'm Amara. I get happy, I get sad, I have good days, I have bad days, but I do alright. Wallahi, I do alright. When do you plan to join your partner or Lainka? My dear, you may go now, It's all the money right now. I feel start my processes right this second. Right this minute, I feel they pack my load. You may go now. So, my dear, we stay watch why so fine? See, God was showing off when God was making me. God was just like, this one, her life is going to do her so many things. So let me give her a fine face. Just gave me a fine face, because like if all the things that were happening to me, and I had a face that Next question. What advice do you give new couples in the LGBTQ community? Couples. Hold yourself, both of you, hold yourself. Know yourself, talk to yourself, relate with yourself. Whatever happens outside, know how to talk it out with yourself. Don't keep it inside of you. Just, I don't know, couples, learn to talk to yourself. That voice, there's a voice in our head that sometimes tells you to keep it to yourself. The voice will tell you, I know what is happening, let me explain it to you. This is what is happening, this is what this person is doing to you. Don't listen to that voice when they are telling you about other people, especially if it's somebody you love. Let that person explain themselves. Let them define themselves. Let them talk. Let them tell you about themselves. Don't represent people in your head. Let people represent themselves, and surround yourself with people you can trust, with truthful people. So when they are telling you themselves, you open your ears and believe them. Do you understand? So talk to your partners. Talk to your partners. That's my best advice to couples navigating LGBTQ community. Talk to your partners and anchor yourself. Alright? Next question. This son wants to choke me. Actually, I think I should shift from this son. Let me shift from this son because it's choking me. Before we continue, I'm coming. Did I tell you I was the juice and there's a little bit of truth serum inside? So, it's so hot. It's actually really hot. It's getting hot. So yeah, the sun was choking me on the other side, so I decided to move here. I hope the lighting is still good. Okay, next question. Let's continue so we can finish. Would you like to be friends with dash and dash again? So the person called names of two people that were in my life but no longer in my life. No, the answer is no. The answer is no. I don't even know if I should explain, but when so much has happened between you and the person that it makes sense that nothing is happening between you and that person anymore. It's just like many things has happened. Now it's time for nothing to happen. So I'm at a place where nothing is happening to me and these people, and that is what is best, because it's just best. So no, with my experience with these people, I'm content. So yeah, the answer is no. Next question. You said you stopped smoking, but obviously you did not. What changed? I said I quit smoking that time, which I did. I really did. Like, a lot was happening in my life that period that was so loud and so intense. I needed to legit be sober. My spirit was willing me to just stay sober, to understand, to sit in it, to know, to actually learn, to wake up, to see. So me not smoking was about that period of my life. It's not like a decision I've made for all my life. I really do enjoy good smoke. I do. That's one of my love language. A really good blunt, a very good strain, because I'm very picky about my strains. Like, sometime last year, I started understanding strains and learning about strains, and I've gotten to a place where I'm now an ajebo with Wobe, with Igbo. I'm an ajebo, I can't smoke just about anything. And I used to be able to smoke just about anything before, but now I'm very picky. Next question. Do you need a substitute temporarily until our Yinka gets back? Until our Yinka return? For your village, all of una in your village, has there ever been a time that the Igwe, the Oba, the Kabiesi of your village, somebody sat on their throne temporarily as a substitute? Them they substitute Olayinka. Wait, not Olayinka. Them they substitute Kabiesi. Go. Them they substitute Kabiesi. How would you ask that kind of question? That is respect now. Sure, alright. Come. All wrong now. All wrong. Don't ask that kind of question next time. Next question. Do you have male friends? If yes, I would love to be one of them. I like you naturally. I do. I have friends who live in men bodies. That's what I say to myself. I say to them sometimes, yeah, you're my friend. This is my friend living in a man's body. Because, you know, it's being a man is very something in this part of the world. There's just like very defined what it looks like to be a man. So my friends, the friends I have that are living in men bodies, is very important to see this person past their bodies. So like I look at the spirit that I'm experiencing, not the body that yes existing in. So yes, I have friends living in man bodies. Am I taking new friends? No. So no, you can't really be my friend. I mean, I'm making you, like when the universe wills us to meet in person and it clicks and you know something just clicked between us and we'll become friends. But just to accept a new friend because you're a man and you want to be my friend because I have male friends, nope, it doesn't work that way. This person says, are you still practicing celibacy? Yes, so yes. Amara is celibate. Anywhere that you hear that Amara is not celibate, don't believe it's a lie. It's not me. Amara is off the streets. Amara is celibate. So yes. Next question. I admire how you self-love. I want to know how I can do that to its income of 100k or more. I really understand why you put your income here to like, yeah, tell me how to do this with an income of 100k. Okay, see, first, I've actually had this conversation with a friend of mine, right? First, I'm living in a house where I don't pay rent, right? So that pressure of paying rent is off of me. I'm also living in a very rural area, so the cost of living is cheaper, cost of electricity is cheaper, cost of food is cheaper, cost of transportation from here to civilization is expensive, but like I know as I run no be every day I come out. So if you ask me how to live a soft life with 100k in Nigeria, I'm just going to ask, are you paying your own rent? If you're living in your father's house nowadays, or if you're living in a house that you're not paying rent, that's great. But if you're paying your own rent, I really honestly don't know how to advise you. I really don't. And months when I even eat out, right, my bills are way more expensive. So there are many. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe I'll think about this question some more and I'll make a more detailed financial video, but I really don't know. Nigeria is expensive. I spend, okay, come think of it, let me not say how much I spend a month, but I spend way more than 100k in a month from just like living in Nigeria, and I'm living in a house where I'm not paying, you know, I'm not paying rental. So I don't know how to advise you, though, but I'll think about it some more. So next question. My baby's calling me. Hey baby. I was shooting a video. I'm about rounding up though. Okay, let me round up and call you. Oh, that's nice though. Okay, I'll call you soon. Okay, I already told my babe that I'm rounding up, so let's just round up because we've answered a lot of questions. Next question: did your connected ear piercing pain you? Yes, so when I got this piercing, it was very painful for months. For months, Olayinka was the doctor of this ear piercing. She would clean it every night, every morning. Olayinka was the caretaker of this piercing actually, but it was painful. Even when I had a caretaker, it was very, very stressful. Next question: would you ever consider quitting YouTube? Yeah, for the right reasons, I would actually. Why not? Your write-ups are beautiful. Did you learn or something? I wish I did though. That is what I'm trying to do right now, learn. The one I know right now is the one that God gave me. I need education to use and arrange the one that God gave me. So I'm still actually did not learn. Thank you for saying my write-ups are beautiful. Thank you so much. So are you happy? One more question, one more. Are you happy? You guys, I've gotten a lot of are you happy? I am Amara. I'm just like you. I get happy, I get sad, I get good, I get bad. But generally, I'm gingerly carrying myself. I'm being gentle with myself. I'm good. I'm great. So yeah, I feel like this is where I should end today's video. Thank you for keeping the video, the questions respectful. There were no unnecessary questions, so I'm very grateful for that. So thank you everyone for stopping by, for watching my video, for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comment section down below, and we'll do a part 2. Alright, because I got so many questions and I didn't get them. And what else? If you're just seeing my face for the first time, hi, my name is Amara. I'm a queer person living, loving, existing in Nigeria, but my babe is in the abroad and my babe is waiting for my call, so I'm running to go and call my babe. So in my next video I'll give you proper introduction, but just for right now, click the subscribe button, stay subscribed. You like me, stay here. I love you, I like you. Welcome to the family. And for those of you that have been here forever, that are here with me, my people, my lovers, my friends, thank you for stopping by. Don't forget, never you forget, love yourself. Be good to yourself, be kind to yourself, be graceful to yourself, give yourself grace, plenty grace. Give yourself grace. Hold yourself accountable also. They watch yourself, they talk to yourself, they look yourself, they advise yourself. Be truthful to yourself, and you self listen to yourself. When yourself talk to you, listen. Alright? I love you. From me to you, this is your friend Amara.